Emmy winner Michael Imperioli rose to fame back on The Sopranos and most recently starred on the second season of The White Lotus.
Yeah, now the New York native is making his Broadway debut in An Enemy of the People alongside Succession star Jeremy Strong. Hey, Michael, we're so happy you're here.
Thank you.
And we need to point out you've brought us something.
Some mocktails?
I brought you the Fleur de Lis, which is a mocktail. Yeah. And this is on the cocktail menu at Scarlet, which is a new speakeasy that my wife Victoria designed and built. And
look how beautiful it is.
By the way, what a gorgeous spot.
Yeah, so this is raspberry, mint, lemon, and non-alcoholic rosé champagne.
Delicious.
Boy, that's really delicious.
Delicious.
So tell us about the speakeasy. Is that like something you've always dreamt of creating?
Well, my wife and I had a bar in Chelsea in the mid-'90s to the mid-aughts. That was a real late night hangout for a lot of actors and musicians, and it was a lot of fun. And then we were out of that business for a long time, and we had an opportunity to be involved with a Upper West Side restaurateur named Jeremy Lotus, and he loved Victoria's design. And so she created the look, the actual interior design and the vibe. And we teamed up with Manhattan Mixology, Matt Burkhart, to design the cocktail program there. So it's a specific environment, it's very intimate, relaxing, it's kind of the art of the cocktail, and that kind of service. And we're going to have live music eventually. We just opened last week.
Yeah.
Eventually we'll have some live musicians there, but it's on the Upper West Side.
Cool.
Amsterdam, between 82nd and 83rd.
It's so much fun. We got to go visit.
We will. You seem to pick hit shows. I mean, you picked The Sopranos.
Like really hit shows.
And then White Lotus was like another home run. Were you surprised by the quick success of White Lotus?
Well, White Lotus was a unique opportunity because it was kind of a new show because it's a new cast, but it was already a hit.
Right.
Usually when you do a new show, you have no idea what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And if you come on to a show, usually it's like it's already running and you're joining the cast. This was like a weird hybrid of a new show and a hit.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, and it was so fantastic. Do you know anything about season 3?
Yeah.
Tell us.
I know that it's shooting in Thailand.
Yeah.
Are you in it?
I'm not in it because I'm doing a play on Broadway.
Yeah.
Which is why you're here.
Which is why you're here.
Yeah.
This is your first time on Broadway.
Which is, when I said that earlier, it felt like that was wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done a lot of off-Broadway, off-Broadway for many years. But I've gotten to do a lot of really cool things as an actor. One thing I never did was a Broadway play. One of the things on my list that I always wanted to do but never did, so it's really a thrill.
And what's the premise of this?
Yeah, tell us.
It is about a small town that has these mineral springs, and they build this big spa and resort that's going to really revitalize, put the town on the map, make everybody a lot of money. And a doctor in the town who works for the spa finds out that the water supply might be poisoned. The mayor of the town, who's the doctor's brother, I play the mayor of the town, obviously doesn't want this information to get out, is not really totally sure if maybe this information is correct or doesn't want to believe that it's correct. So, because it's going to destroy the economy of the town. Now, Jaws was actually inspired by Enemy of the People. If you remember, the mayor of the town didn't want everybody to know that there's a shark because that was going to ruin the summer, the big tourist season. Well, and then if you think about how current these arguments about climate change or about the vax or no vax or masks or no masks, shutting down the economy, science versus public policy and politics. So in many ways, it's extremely current, these issues. And Amy Herzog, the playwright,
who's amazing,
did this adaptation of the Ibsen, and it's really wonderful and really, I think, very relevant and relatable.
I think it's pretty cool that you're a kid from New York who's never been on Broadway. Here it goes. Do you think do you get nervous before things like that?
Oh, live performance is always nerve-wracking, and Broadway, right when I started going to acting school when I was 17, after high school, Al Pacino was doing American Buffalo on Broadway. And that's still one of my greatest memories being in a theater, you know. And I had just started acting classes, and I saw that, and I was just like,
wow.
You know, this is what I want to do, you know.
Well, we encourage people to come out and see your play. Enemy of the People comes out on Broadway. It begins, it's in previews on February 27th. It officially opens March the 18th. It's a limited engagement, just 16 weeks. So people should
so if
grab
you're
their
here,
tickets.
Get your tickets now.